Rolex, a watchmaker renowned for considering evolution and revolution as interchangeable, has responded to public demand by introducing innovations. This move not only meets the expectations of the audience, but also creates an opportunity for other brands to make strides. However, one might question whether this openness to change has already occurred, notably with the introduction of the ceramic bezel on Rolex's GMT Master 2 in 2005, predating the launch of the inaugural iPhone by 2 years. Despite this early adoption of material technology, it took over a decade for ceramics to find their way into Rolex's flagship chronograph offering. This seemingly slow pace, even by Rolex's historical standards, is noteworthy, especially considering that ceramics have been utilized in watchmaking since the 1960s. It's crucial to grasp that in 2005, the Rolex Daytona held the title as the most sought-after watch in the market, surpassing even the popularity of the Patek Philippe Nautilus and far outshining the newly introduced ceramic GMT Master 2. The 1165-20 variant of the Daytona had waitlists stretching for months and, in some cases, years, while secondary market prices soared due to overwhelming demand. Initially launched in 2000 with a price of around £5,000, the 1165-20 Daytona's value surged over time, reaching 2 to 3 times its original price by the time it was discontinued. The success of this model became a financial boon for Rolex, a welcome return on an investment that had eluded them for half a century. However, amidst the celebration at Rolex's financial success, there was a distant rumbling, signaling potential changes on the horizon. The situation resembled a delicate apple cart that anyone would approach with caution, mindful of the risk associated with disrupting a successful model that had finally proven lucrative after many years. In the 1970s, the advent of quartz technology displaced mechanical watchmaking from its prominent position, prompting a significant re-evaluation of the entire industry. Brands like Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and Jaeger-LeCoultre proposed a solution. If mechanical watches were no longer considered essential, they had to become objects of desire. Rolex, quick to understand the shift, embraced a strategy that has since become the heartbeat guiding luxury watchmakers: heritage. Interestingly, although companies like Omega and Breitling could boast on paper longer histories than Rolex, they chose a different approach during the tumultuous era of the quartz crisis. While Omega and Breitling sought to look forward and innovate, Rolex deliberately focused on its rich heritage. In hindsight, this proved to be a wise choice as the luxury watch market evolved. Rolex's commitment to its historical legacy set a standard for the industry, emphasizing the value of tradition and continuity. Lessons were learned during that transformative period, allowing brands to regroup and apply those insights in shaping their paths forward. We find ourselves in a distinct era where the allure of mechanical watches as a coveted luxury item is no longer solely reliant on heritage. Rolex, acknowledging the shift, made a noteworthy move by transitioning the Daytona's bezel from steel to ceramic. However, Omega elevated the game with a groundbreaking innovation: the Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon, a thunderous entry into a new realm. Understanding ceramic, an inorganic non-metallic solid formed through heat, takes us back to the Greek term keramikos, derived from kurama, denoting pottery. Interestingly, pottery, encompassing clay-based ceramic materials, has been an age-old practice for millennia. Ceramics have withstood the test of time, with the Venus of Dolny Vestonice, a 30,000-year-old figurine, serving as the earliest known example. The robust nature of ceramics led scientists in the 1940s to delve into technical ceramics, birthing zirconium dioxide. Recognizable in its cubic crystalline form as cubic zirconia, a popular diamond simulant, zirconium dioxide transforms into an ordered opaque ceramic through heat. Renowned for its hardness, rating an impressive 8.5 on the Mohs scale, double that of steel and slightly below sapphire and diamond, this ceramic variety has become a watchmaking mainstay. Its attributes include being lightweight, scratch-proof, and resistant to fading. Omega has pushed the boundaries of zirconium dioxide commitment, surpassing Rolex in innovation. While the Dark Side of the Moon shares a ceramic bezel with the Rolex Daytona, it takes it a step further with an entire ceramic case. Not stopping there, Omega elevates the use of ceramics in the watch, employing ceramic pushers, a ceramic crown, and a ceramic dial shielded under a layer of sapphire. This comprehensive ceramic integration sets the Omega apart, making Rolex's 904L steel seem comparatively ordinary. Despite a modest price difference of £500, the Omega, equipped with a caliber 9300 featuring a coaxial escapement and an anti-magnetic silicon balance, offers a more feature-rich package, positioning it as a frontrunner in the horological race. The comparison between watch movements isn't as straightforward as it might seem. Take Rolex's caliber 4130 for example. While it doesn't showcase itself through a prominent sapphire viewing window, it's no less impressive. Despite its unassuming appearance, this movement runs for an impressive 72 hours on a single winding, outlasting some competitors that may appear more feature-rich. In contrast, consider Omega's 9300, which boasts twin barrels for a 60-hour power reserve. It's a commendable feat, but what makes Rolex stand out is achieving a longer power reserve, with a movement that's almost 5mm smaller in both thickness and diameter. This speaks volumes about Rolex's commitment to efficient design. Service intervals add another layer to the comparison. Omega extends the interval to 6 to 8 years for coaxial watches, showcasing their confidence in durability. On the other hand, Rolex subtly communicates a different approach, indicating that the typical Rolex owner typically waits a decade before sending in their watch for a refresh. Omega has undergone a remarkable transformation over the past decade, bouncing back from a perilous situation that almost led to its disappearance. The company has made substantial strides and is finding its momentum. While it may not have surpassed Rolex just yet, Omega is posing genuine competition, even surpassing Rolex in certain aspects. Rolex, having taken the lead post-quartz crisis, is facing a gradual erosion of that advantage, and its supremacy is not indefinite. As we look towards the next decade, a period that coincides with Bieber entering his 30s, the question arises, will there be a shift in the tide? The answer remains uncertain, and only time will unveil the trajectory of these watch-making giants. What's your take on Omega's prospects? Can Rolex ever be dethroned from its top spot? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear your perspective. If you found this video engaging, we invite you to show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. Your feedback is valuable, so feel free to share your requests for any other watches you'd like to see reviewed in the comments below. We appreciate your presence here at Ventichic, and your interaction makes a significant difference. Don't miss out on future updates, hit the subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to bringing you more content in our upcoming videos. Until then, take care and see you in our next video.